Vikings made a move, man. The Minnesota Vikings made a move last night, signing former Giants nose tackle Dalvin Tomlinson. A lot to unpack here, folks. 6'3", 318 pounds. Has not missed a snap in his 4-year career, which is very impressive considering the amount of double teams that he's faced. Very commanding presence on the interior. The last 2 seasons, he's averaged 3.5 sacks, 49 tackles, and about 8 TFLs. For a nose tackle, that's pretty good. And when you consider the amount of money that he signed for, 2 years, $22 million, it's safe to say this is your new starting 3 tech. And lined up next to Michael Pierce, 6 feet tall, 340 pounds. That's a lot of beef in the middle. This could easily be one of the best interior defensive lines in all of football in 2021. What does that mean? You're not going to be able to run the ball against this team at all, at least not up the gut anyway, which would be leaps and bounds better than what we had last year. And if you decide to do edge runs, you're going to meet up with Danielle Hunter or one of the outside linebackers. This could really help against teams like the Green Bay Packers, who just re-signed Aaron Jones. I thought for sure he was gone, but lo and behold, he remains in the NFC North. And initially, I pictured a bit of a dicey situation on passing downs, 2 nose tackles on passing downs. What's that going to look like? But the more I thought of it, and who knows, maybe on passing downs, they'll replace Michael Pierce with James Lynch or someone else. But the more that I thought about it, I feel like there are a lot of creative opportunities here. Number one, if push come to shove, and you choose to double team, if you're the opposing offensive line, you choose to double team just one of these dudes, I would imagine it would be Michael Pierce, which would free up Dalvin Tomlinson. Lined up next to Michael Pierce, Dalvin Tomlinson, he's the more athletic type anyway. He fits more of the mold of a 3 tech standing next to Michael Pierce. And with Dalvin Tomlinson usually going up against double teams, at least the last 2 years of his career, single coverage, barbecue chicken. Secondly, even if you decide to double team both of these dudes, you can only double team but so many guys. You're going to leave Danielle Hunter in one-on-one coverage. You're going to free up the outside linebackers, Eric Kendricks and Anthony Barr. Anthony Barr is playing on a contract year. With Dalvin Tomlinson right there with Michael Pierce, he has no reason to not go off in 2021. And I would imagine that this lineup of Dalvin Tomlinson and Michael Pierce would force opposing offenses to condense their formations, to bring in extra blockers, extra tight ends, extra fullbacks, which would really help out the secondary, as in having less playmakers to worry about. Number 3, this takes 3 tech off the board for the Minnesota Vikings this upcoming draft, at least for a day 1 and day 2 pick. And number 4, Shamar Stephen. This should be the end of Shamar Stephen on the team. This is a great signing, folks. Now, is this the Williams Wall 2.0? Don't do that. Come on, man. Don't do that. The Williams Wall, Pat Williams, I can kind of see if Michael Pierce can live up to Pat Williams, I think that's possible. That was such a special tandem, man. I remember so many times on 4th and goal situations, like at the inch-yard line, where it's the difference of turnover on downs and a touchdown. Them 2 dudes just shut the shit down. That's a lot. Don't put that pressure on these 2 dudes, folks. But I can see Michael Pierce maybe potentially just even halfway living up to what Pat Williams brought to the table. Dalvin Tomlinson to Kevin Williams, I don't know about that. I think he's going to be a special player for us, but Kevin Williams could really get after the quarterback. This defensive line is going to be nasty, assuming that Danielle Hunter is back and he's happy with his contract and he's healthy to begin with. The defense is going to be back in 2021. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. This week is going to be wild. I usually do this just 3 times a week, but with all the signings that's going to be happening, we will see you the next time a signing happens. We'll see you then.